2 poems about motherhood. Bicycle seat. Your father shows me a toddler seat for his bicycle, and my breath stops. How can I send the 2 of you out into the world, riding at speed on these tiny scraps of metal among the menacing hordes of automotive monsters? I joke that I would like to wrap the 2 of you in bubble wrap. But am I joking, really? The thing is, wrapping someone in bubble wrap is not such a great idea. When I awake in the early hours, fresh from strange dreams of pandemics and post-structuralism, I have a terrifying image of you, encased tightly in plastic, slowly suffocating under the layers of insulation I have tenderly wound around you to keep you safe. It's something people say all the time. I want to wrap you up in bubble wrap. It means I love you. I thought I was just doing what mothers do. I never dreamed that I was more dangerous than the things I fear. So, instead, I offer to wrap you in a silky soft down comforter, hoping you don't have your father's allergy to feathers. But I suppose you would rather take your chances on the bicycle seat. Missing mothers. Any student of fairy tales will tell you almost nothing is as essential as a missing mother. The journeys and adventures belong to the orphaned and abandoned, not to those tucked safely in bed, left with a warm kiss on their brows. For the longest time, I thought this must be a plot imperative. Of course, there must be an absence to trigger the journey, and, critically, no parents to stand in adventure's way. As I grew older, I began to suspect that this was instead a form of misogyny. The women are deleted, made invisible, killed by the hands of an unseen author, that of our own collective unconscious, erasing the women who create and raise us. Can you imagine the self-proclaimed stars of the hero's journey putting up with the same? But now that I am a mother, reading stories to my own daughter, I have encountered this as a more complex puzzle. If women are the ones originating and perpetuating these fairy tales, why do we leave ourselves out of them? I know now that it is because we are desperate, not thinking that we don't matter, but knowing how much we do, desperate to believe our children will survive without us, and to give them the tools and imagination to do it. Even though we may not appear in the narrative, it is our voices that carry the stories forward through generation after generation, bedtime after bedtime, with a love so profound can only be made clear by enacting its own absence.